Guys, so some of you guys been asking me on how the VA doctor will examine you. Okay, to begin with, I got to tell you that I have an amazing experience when they examined myself. The doctor was very detailed. Well, they understand that their job can impact your life forever, and it's very sad that in 2020, well, 2019, we still have veterans, we still have service members that go to the VA, and they don't get the proper treatment. Okay, I work with like 5 guys that have PTSD, severe PTSD, based on how they act. You know who you are. And guess what, guys? These guys don't receive any compensation at all. And then it's sad. It's very sad that those guys, it's because people just back then, 10, 15 years ago, people get out of the military and they whatever VA. Why VA? I have a job already. VA wasn't pushing like that, like it's pushing now back there. Sorry. So how is that examination? How is the examination gonna be, guys? The first thing that's gonna happen, guys, is that you guys are gonna go to an appointment, maybe at the same place where you meet your pebble. Most likely, not always, but most likely. Okay, for at least for your general check. Okay, for your general examination, and it's gonna be very normal, guys. You're gonna see a nurse. They're gonna take your vitals. They're gonna make sure that they're gonna ask you a couple of questions. They're gonna check your vision. They're gonna check a bunch of things, and then they should have given you a package for you to fill. Okay, make sure that you fill everything within the best of your knowledge. Okay, and make sure that you're doing the right thing. Okay, make sure that you're not lacking on documentation. If they ask you for something, make sure that you bring what they ask you. If you don't know, they give you plenty of time for you guys to review those documents. So please go ahead and review those documents and do what you got to do. Ask questions, call somebody, do whatever you got to do. Okay, now you're sitting with the doctor. Okay, you finish with the nurse, you're done with the nurse. Now you're seeing the doctor, and the doctor is going to ask you basic questions. How you feeling today? Rate your pain. He's gonna lay you down on a bed. Can you leave your legs right here? And this is when you need to be honest to yourself. Okay, and this is what I'm asking you to do. You as a service member, you've been used to tolerate pain for months, years, in some cases decades, or more over a decade, and that happened. I see people with more than 20 years in service holding on pain, and then when they go to the VA doctor, because they have this mentality of overcoming or hiding the pain, they go to the doctor and they're like, nah, nothing hurts, but then they get out of the military and then they go into this, man, it hurts, or they go meet somebody and then they tell them, hey, you should do the right thing when you went to the first, and tell them what was bad, what was wrong with you. What I'm asking you to do, guys, is be honest with yourself. Okay, if they lay you down on a table and it's hard for you to get into the table, make sure that you show them. Make sure that you express that to the doctors. If you have problem coughing, I'm serious. If you cough and it hurts your back, let them know. If they lay you down on a table and they ask you to raise a leg, raise your leg. But if it's still hurting, let them know. And let them know how severe it hurts, guys. There's many of you guys out there who being blown up by IEDs and I mean a bunch of things that happen to you guys. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Some of you guys just like, you say, fuck it, I'm just gonna deal with the pain, I am young, I can find a job, I can do this and that, and most people be like, no, I'll be a cop or I'll be this and that. And guys, you're not just think when it comes to your med board, when it comes to the examination, it's not about you only. If you're married, it's about you, it's about your spouse. If you got kids, it's about your kids. If you don't have none of them, it's about your family and friends. If you don't have none of them, it's about you. It's about you and your future, guys. You need to take care of yourself. You need to be smart. You need to be mindful that people will depend on you, or you will depend on people. If you're not well taken care of by the VA, guys. I mean, this government has put so much money into the VA program that it's absurd that people still going around without proper care, guys, without proper medical care. And all I want for you guys is it's not about receiving whatever check, 70, 80, 90, 100% check. That's not my point. My point is that when you, because money is bullshit, you know, and you earn more than that in your service, you know. But I'm talking about the medical care, guys. I want to make sure that when you go to the doctor, they can take care of you, and they won't think about it making an X-ray. Make sure that make sure that when you go to the doctor, if you need an X-ray of your spine, they do it. You know, if you need an MRI, if you need whatever you need, whatever blood test you need, they do it. Make sure that when they give you the medication, they give you the correct medication, and not just ibuprofen. What the fuck they give in the army? Naproxen and water. I don't even think that they give in the military naproxen. I think they give you some aspirin bullshit. You know, Tylenol. It's sad, guys, but I mean, we're talking about this, and then hopefully you're understanding that. Hopefully you're understanding that this is a serious thing, a serious matter, and I want you guys to understand that, so you can pass the word to other people. Okay. Most of the people, you know, they think that, you know, when they go to the VA and they get the exam, I mean, it's gonna be something that, you know, they need to exaggerate things. You don't have to exaggerate nothing. You just need to tell them how you feel, like honestly how you feel. I'm believing that they will take care of you. There's other appointments that you might have to travel. So if you have to travel more than X amount of miles, you're supposed to file a travel voucher, and they should be paying you for that travel. Okay, I don't know how it is where you at, but you know, that was in my scenario. And then the one thing I'm gonna tell you is that if you get TDRL, temporary retirement, you know, you need to make sure that you make your appointments. Make sure that you keep seeing the doctor. If you've seen the behavioral health, when you get out, make sure you make an appointment with behavioral health. You need to be on top of your medical issues, guys. Even if you find a job, you need to make sure that that job that you're gonna get, you tell them, hey, I'm gonna have probably 20 appointments throughout the year. You know, I need that time. Make sure that you tell them up front. I am a wounded veteran. I'm a combat veteran. I'm a wounded warrior. I just, you know, I'm a, you know, whatever the case may be. Okay, guys. And the other thing I'm gonna tell you guys is, once you get out of the military, okay, as you go, I'm gonna tell you something. You're probably gonna think I'm crazy. You need to get a nice scanner, a very good scanner. Okay, trust me. As you get out of the military, and I'm not saying go to the base, go to your unit, scan everything on your unit. No, guys, I'm saying you should buy a nice scanner that you can take with you home, and you can start filing your own document, guys, with good titles, so you understand, you know what this means, you know what this said. You know, I think I spit on you. So I want you guys to get a good scanner, so you guys, you know, can scan all your documents in the right places, put the right files, because people will ask you for some things, you know. One of the situations that I have right now is that I'm trying to file for a combat action badge that was never given to me, but I was in a situation where people like me got the combat action badge, but I was so naive, and I was a young non-commissioned officer. I didn't know better, and people didn't take care of me while they were trying to, I don't know, make some shady shit with government property. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that keep your documents online, so it's easier for you in the future. You gotta trust me, guys. Trust me. I think that's it, guys. I think I cover how the review, the doctor's review is gonna be, and all the things. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. You know, I got no problems driving to work or home and then do a quick video, you know, out of my own experience. Okay, I am not an attorney. This is not professional advice. This is just based on my own experience, guys. Okay, so please give a thumbs up, share the video, and hopefully you like the channel, and then subscribe to the subscribe. Matter of fact, just subscribe to the channel. Have a good day, guys. Bye.